Oh, got it. I found it.
There we
I'm
go.
going to share it on Twix.
Let's do it.
Just, yeah.
All right. New stream's up.
All right.
They're spicy.
Go.
They're tasty.
Sorry, we
they're
hit our
tiny.
time limit.
It's Brahma's Spicy Balls.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Slip one of Brahma's Spicy Balls in your mouth, and you'll be reaching for Bull's milk to put out.
We got to
that
run
fire.
ads first.
Only come in pairs. Do not eat the blue ones. Those are some spicy Bull's balls. If you want to meet that will fill your mouth, grab Bull's balls.
Now I think that's officially been played on your channel.
Your local dairy aisle.
That's the first time, yeah.
First time, yeah.
Hey, and Brahma, real quick, share the screen because I've got MSNBC live,
Like crazy.
and
Let's go.
And we got Rachel Maddow about to call Pennsylvania on NBC.
Yeah,
Talk
Rachel in her ear hole. Let's go.
Yeah, we're still good on the Trump side, so yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It might be in
We're
drag.
back up to 42 viewers, 50. They're getting up.
Yay! Welcome back, kids.
Welcome back.
Everybody ready?
That. We reached our time limit at 6 hours.
All right.
Here's our fun cope of the night. You ready?
No, here we go. Let's go.
We are speaking with Vaughn about. We've seen how excited the crowd is. You see the crowd there now wrapped.
Look at that breaking news banner.
Donald Trump to speak. We do not have guidance.
So Carrie, you can be safe now because they made Maddow put this banner up on her show.
Even MSNBC
Chris
has
Hayes,
done it.
with the projection in Pennsylvania, we pretty much know how this is going to end.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. I think the writing's been on the wall.
Look at Carrie. You can't see her, but she's like throwing back her hands.
Truthful
She's
with
excited.
people and transparent. We're very transparent about the process that brought us to this point.
I think I'm more excited that Carrie's happy now than anything.
Still be able to numbers. We have this very terrible system for the Electoral College.
Oh wait, that's not thank you guys on
elections in a way that's
totally
different.
I tagged a lot of
the
you on
election in the
Twitch.
United States decided, and the
Mark
way that
Cuban
anything's
looks
decided
great
anywhere else in the
right
world.
there.
We should scrap it. From the perspective of basic democratic legitimacy, which is something I'm pretty concerned about, something we talk about a lot on this network.
About sucking ass.
It looks possible
dues.
that Donald Trump might emerge with a popular vote majority.
He will.
All the votes. We won't know for a long time, but this is
Holy
outside the realm of possibility.
He's at 5 million in the popular vote, and California is
if that
almost
is the case,
50%.
If he has won
That's
the
like
election,
asking,
then
are
he
we the
has won the
baddies?
election. And the reason I say
You
that is because
are
we
the
spent
bad
many
guys.
years talking about democracy.
The lack
and its
of
vibrancy and the importance
self-awareness
of the peaceful
is
transfer
just
of power. We've
staggering
had
with
a
some of these
violent
people.
insurrection staged against the constitutional order by the man we're expecting to speak here. Who urged
Honestly,
voters to
tomorrow,
march to that
if I was
Capitol,
any
where
of these
they
fucking news
assaulted police
organizations,
officers and
I would
attempted to
clean
essentially
fucking.
steal power
wait a
away
minute.
from the majority of the country
Carrie-
that had voted for Joe Biden.
Is
It's
Carrie
really
still here? I
important
feel like
to
she's
note
gone.
that while I believe
She's probably doing a happy dance somewhere.
dramatically in putting us
She
in
probably
the
got
position
so
we are,
excited she had to
including the Supreme
pee.
Court and other
That happens to
institutions,
women.
Republican
Oh, wow.
Party.
Okay.
By the way,
That if he won, then he won.
There's
and that's
already
what
over
the
50
But I love his
Constitution
Jason
says,
laugh
what our
'cause he
current
knows it's fucking
constitutional order
true.
says. It's what Democratic
Okay,
majorities.
somebody put Carrie
at
on the
least in
screen when
swing
she
states
comes back.
Electoral
Here
College
we
have
go.
said, and that,
She's having issues. I think I
that
seen her
means
bopping
we're
in and
in
out.
a new
thanks
world for this
all of you
country, but
on
the
YouTube
sort of
for being
preservation
here.
of American
Coming back for
democracy
a
and the
second stream,
constitutional order.
55 plus.
Hey, wait.
CNN finally called PA.
Yeah. Wait, calm down,
Steph,
everybody.
go ahead, but just keep your eyes on that
They
monitor,
said
'cause we are
something
expecting these
positive.
remarks
This is
any
a
moment.
But
positive
unlike
step towards
2016,
democracy.
there are no surprises, right? In 2016,
Chad, can you
many
turn the
people in
volume
this
down
country
just a
said,
little
you know,
bit?
I'm
Yeah,
sick of the
just
system.
tiny.
I want something different. Let's see what this gives.
There you go. Okay, all right.
Perfect.
So,
That way we can hear
I
it,
don't
but
see no
still
Rachel
talk over it.
Maddow cope. I want to see her cope and cry.
And
We
they called
heard her
Wisconsin.
whine as she called Pennsylvania.
okay,
CBS is called Pennsylvania.
yeah.
Yes.
Hey, all of you legacy media fuckers, you don't fool us anymore.
CBS still has it at 265 though. They're still hanging on.
According to Toxic Man Flu, apparently Wisconsin is being called now too.
Oh,
I would fucking hope so.
Oh,
God,
beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Michigan,
CBS doesn't have
Wisconsin,
Alaska
Nevada,
yet.
Arizona,
Yeah,
they're all
actually-
going to call it right now.
I was
In
gonna
the
say that.
next hour, they will all call
Yeah,
it
the
for Trump.
domino fell. There's no reason to keep the rest of the domino standing.
Yeah.
You just
That's-
lose.
They
any-
just lose, like
Yeah.
across the board.
That was pretty good scotch.
Oh man, I'm going to tell you right now, my Johnny Blue is amazing.
I gotta say, my Knob Creek knob is
Now
really
I'm
good.
switching over
really
to
fucking dirty
Sazerac Rye.
These guys are all wasted. This is waste. You guys
I'm
are all
working
drunk.
on it
Started
now.
drinking. Hey, I was a good boy for the entire. I could start early, and I got the
I'm
guys
thinking
here.
about cracking out some booze.
Look,
but I gotta
they're look at what
It's a
they're
celebration now, Tom.
Wait,
You guys,
Carrie,
my internet conked out, but I'm back. And NBC News on the website, they're calling it for Pennsylvania. They're calling it Trump.
Yeah.
So
We loaded this up for you, Carrie, because
We're
Rachel
on
Maddow
MSNBC, and
was
Rachel
forced
Maddow
to
just had
call
to
the Pennsylvania
call it for
for him.
Trump
Oh
ran
my
a
fucking god!
Wait,
MSNBC just said
hang on,
Kamala
hang on. Did
flawlessly
she
ran a
just say-
campaign.
Did she just say a flawless campaign in
did.
100 days for Harris?
That's some copium.
So this
Well,
is the
tell you
part where they're going to blame Biden for staying in too long.
No, that's where we saw Dana Bash and others earlier today starting to say, I wonder if she actually got to introduce herself to the voters.
No!
She only had 90 to 100 days to introduce herself to the voters. When we saw that earlier, that I should have brought it up earlier on stream, but that's when you could see that even the legacy media was looking at it and going, we're screwed.
If only Joe Rogan,
or the vote comes in.
if only Joe Rogan would have went to her and done that interview, this is all Joe Rogan's fault.
Fucking Joe
No,
Rogan.
we're going to have 4 years of Van Jones saying it was the black men's fault for not supporting Kamala Harris.
To all the Hispanic, to the trans, to the Latino, to the blacks who voted Trump, you are all fucking awesome.
Don't forget the Amish.
And the
And the Mennonites.
I think that's
1,000.
I think the Amish is part of the reason Wisconsin won for Trump, to be honest with you.
You know what? Pressler, thank you, dude. We love you.
Scott Pressler was a major component in this. Carrie, I believe this one's probably yours.
Yeah.
let me see. God bless the USA. Praise the good Lord. Hey, Mario. Thank you for $50 super chat. You guys, I feel like I can finally celebrate.
I mean, I told you
now.
7.5 hours ago you could celebrate.
I know, Mad.
Look,
Dude,
Matt.
I was yelling a long time ago.
I am a great
did you see
student of
this?
horror movies, and I do not rest until the bad guy is definitely down.
Praise the Lord, pass the
The bad guy always comes back at the end of the horror movies, though.
Yes, that's why I relaxed. I was like, wait, are you sure the bad guy's down? Kick him again.
I want to formally thank Mad.
They still didn't give Trump 270.
No,
Brahma,
stuttering guitarist dropped $5 to say because
$5.
Culture dropped an F-bomb. I love you, man. Yeah,
What?
dude.
Have you never seen him on anyone's stream but his own?
No, I don't drop a lot of curse words.
You're
Mad.
out your mind.
Okay, we'll find.
There's
And
clips.
our good buddy Kremlon,
Yeah!
who I believe was my first member,
Oh man, love Kremlin.
gifted 5 Brahma Bull memberships.
Oh,
thank you very much, sir.
Okay, so first of all, the 6-minute daily might be late tomorrow because I
took the day off tomorrow from work.
Just saying.
I want to say something for Carrie.
Too big to rig, baby. People woke
exactly.
up.
Look, you got another big one coming in there, Brahma.
Or someone does.
Oh, big time.
Or someone.
Emperor's NM.
Ah.
$50 on Rumble, where it all goes to Rumble. There is a silver lining. Absolutely. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah,
and
look
Toxic
at-
Manflu coming in with another 5. So maybe, just maybe, Hakeem Jeffries won't make it in 2025.
You shouldn't have printed up all those shirts, you dumbass.
Okay, look.
Let me switch the scene because I got another really good thing for you to watch.
But that's Joy motherfucking Reed right there, dude. Okay, well.
As soon as Chad's done here, I gotta say something about what Carrie said before too.
Oh well, Carrie's great. You don't even say a negative thing about her.
Oh, I got a lot of negative shit to say about Carrie. You have no idea.
I saw this. I almost sent it to you guys.
All right, we got Harry Sisson, who
he is a woman, so he's speaking as a woman here. So let's just go.
Well, I think he was labeled something else earlier, but sure.
Are we allowed to call people
Right.
the F-word on
It
this
is
channel?
pointing in one direction. And
If you want to, sure. I don't care.
it's not final, but I just wanted to say
It
that
is final.
America
It is final.
failed women tonight.
You are a loser.
Primarily, Trump has insulted women.
Oh, suck a bag of dick.
Has been found liable.
Wait, you
in
probably
court
have.
For
Well, if you
assaulting
watched the stream earlier, you'd know that's true.
and he took women's reproductive rights away. And
when it
instead
comes
of
to showers,
standing
he is.
up
You
to
know, when
that,
it comes to showers, he is
people
the
voted
pie.
for it. And we failed our daughters.
He doesn't have
Fuck off. I am
He'll never have a daughter.
He'll never have a daughter. He sucks
Tonight,
a lot of dudes'
America
dicks.
failed them.
Allegedly.
Here's
You think he goes out with Nick Fuentes
Is
on the
unfortunately
down
the
low?
reality.
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
you
situation.
know it.
Carrie loves
so I'm
Roy.
sorry.
Fuck Nick Fuentes.
Everybody out
That
there
guy's
who
a
will be
shit
impacted
bitch.
by
Why are we
what may come.
why are we watching this douche?
I want to
Right,
hear
so I
Trump
want
speak.
to. I would like
Because
to
it's
address.
freaking hilarious.
I would
Right,
like
can
to address a point here for just a point of
Oh,
order, if I
all
could,
right.
because
Point of order. Point of order.
James was talking to a friend of his, and she was very concerned that Trump was going to win and was going
Why are
to
you drinking my beer?
destroy the the reproductive rights and stuff. And I've seen this discussion a lot, and people. I don't know why they keep thinking that the president has anything to do with changing a law and making something illegal or not.
Well,
That's the
they don't.
legislature.
No, all he
You're
does is sign it into law or
Yeah.
not.
Trying to talk about.
I made that point last night on Comic Stream.
Okay,
and I got argued with about abortion.
No, yeah. Well, abortion is
Abortion was never on the ballot for this national election.
Ever.
Yeah, and that's
Well, I wanted to set this up before you guys showed it, but yeah.
But that's how dumb
Doesn't matter now.
leftists are. Okay, so wait. I want to watch Trump talk. You better make that happen, or I will.
Yeah, I'm ready for
you.
Donald Trump to speak.
When he
Where's
comes
our
out,
man?
as long as somebody's got the stream up in the back, I can't keep
yeah.
up with everything. So
I
as
didn't
long
see
as
your
somebody's
graphic,
got it on
Tom.
there.
Well, I just wanted to say that, like, Carrie was talking about the horror movie thing, because I still haven't completely let go yet, but seeing her excited has gotten me more excited, because I'm like you, and there's one thing I remember about Scream 2. They motherfucking did a double tap to make sure that sumbitch was dead.
Yeah.
And John Wick
They
does
weren't
it every
fucking
time.
around.
They were not.
And I think Trump did a double tap this time.
Has anybody found this person to see where she is now?
I'd like to remind everybody, when the dictator speaks, you better cheer. We will be watching. If you do not cheer hard enough, you will be dealt with.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, in every single stream with every single person that I know that's on all those streams, everybody's fucking happy right now. That is enormous, right? You know, Wolverines is
used for $2. Wolverines.
All right. So what I need from all of you is the understanding that going forward, we march in a line to solve America's problems.
Trump plays the abortion game.
We keep the same energy that we have kept for the past 2 years since at least the midterms to make this continue. Trump has made a new coalition, and it is...
We have a different party. We're not Republicans anymore.
Yeah, the Republican Party, in my mind, is dead. We're a coalition of people... Yep.
This is the Trump party.
It's not a Trump party because we're not cultists.
Yeah,
but it is a different party than the Republican Party. The old school Republican Party is really kind of dead at this point.
So is the old school
brainworm guy or whatever.
Yeah, we are a unity party. We're a unity party. We are the people who bring everybody together to accomplish what we need to do in the United States. We need to eliminate the income tax. That's going to happen. We're going to eliminate a lot of the other stuff that has impaired this country. And we can do it very easily in the next 4 years. And after that, we have candidates that are viable. J.D. Vance, Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, we have like all these people, and it doesn't matter where they came from. This is the other really weird thing. I'm going to say this. These people will have the same ideas. They are moving forward with deftness and understanding that we are an exceptional country. We have American exceptionalism. That's what's happening.
I think
I cannot wait to see RFK in action. I'm really excited about RFK. That excites me Huge. Yeah. By the way, hey, hold on. We got just because we haven't done it since Trump got elected. We have 83 people in the chat, and I know a lot of you are still thinking alive and energetic, guys. I want this chat to flood with the most amount of huges I've seen in the chat ever. I want this chat flooded. I want us to be like, oh my God, Nick broke the screen. Please,
technically, we got more than that between the two streams. We got 123 on YouTube and 27 on Rumble.
All right, there you go. Get those huges going. There we go. There we go. Yes. Here it comes.
What was that, Carrie?
Well, while we're throwing out like compliments for people and everything, Brett, somebody mentioned Unity Party. I think it was culture. Brett Weinstein was a big part of that. He was pushing something that he called the Unity Party back in 2020, even. And to see him, I think he was a big part of the event that happened in New York, where he brought together Tulsi Gabbard and Russell Brand and all these
everybody,
everybody. And I love that guy, and I think I think it's really nice to see people talking about that unity. Having heard him talk about it, and it seemed like a pipe dream like 4 years ago.
No.
And it's not just the Republican Party that's been entirely remade. It's also the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is not what it was. And for those leftists who are still asleep and who think that they're liberal, but they're in a party that's no longer liberal, like we welcome you into this party, the Republican Party or whatever the movement is. Like you don't have to become a right winger. I mean, they're going to call you that, but get out of that crazy leftist party. That's all I'm saying.
There is a way forward. There's also an amazing opportunity to watch what's happening on the screen right down there.
Yep. We'll get there in just a second.
I think some of it too is we need to make sure that we emphasize that, even though there is a unity party, we don't all have to agree and run in lockstep. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard has just become a Republican. She hasn't been.
We're the Big Tent party
Kennedy.
now.
I mean, all of these different people have come from disparate backgrounds, and we're not all Republicans.
The huges are still coming in. The huges are still.
They are, and also
and that's important that we're getting along without that.
The supers are coming in. I can for $2.99. Nice to see you all sailing 2 sheets to the wind. Actually, we've all pretty much behaved ourselves so far.
I just want to see the celebration is still to come. Batista.
My beer's non-alcoholic, so but I am many sheets to the wind because of jet lag. So
I'm about 3 in, but it's over. I'm about 3 in, but it's over 6 hours. Crimlon gifts another 5 memberships on my channel. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you to everybody who is here tonight hanging out with us. Shanatsky for $2. Now Harris 2024 shirts can keep warm the third world. Much like when a Super Bowl championship losing team gets everything sent over to Kenya. Yep.
I wouldn't mind getting some Harris Waltz shirts so that way I can have them when I am painting my car, when I'm rolling around in the mud, tear the sleeves off.
Okay, here we go.
So,
all right,
let's go. Get it up.
Sure. Because I think this is on Carrie's.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Long last name, $20. Pure character dancing under a rain of confetti and taking off his hat to say you were amazing. All right,
here it comes.
We're throwing on Trump.
Holy crap, the huges are still coming in.
There he is!
And we're gonna get in trouble for the music.
I'll mute it.
I don't care. I'm not monetized in that way. And
Jesus, look how tall
Curry might
and his
be.
son looks just like him. Holy shit!
His son's like 7'1". It's freaking ridiculous.
I know he looks just like his dad, though. Holy cow.
6'9". The kid's crazy. Look at that.
And let's not forget the Baron was responsible for a lot of the podcasts.
No, dude.
Spitting image though of his dad when he was younger. Holy shit.
Well, not only that. I mean, okay, here we go. Shush it.
You just come for Trump.
Chat, tell us, do you prefer having it full screened or this view?
No, full screen. Fuck you.
Full. There's no debate. Keep the huges coming for Trump.
Look at this man.
I would keep it the other way you had it, just in case, because this is somebody else's feed.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Or not.
I'd put the chat
Quite a
up.
long last names comment at this point.
Thank you, chat.
I don't have a way to put the chat up,
Oh, it's fine.
unfortunately.
It's great. Yes, you do. It's called Add Chat.
Not in dynamic. Culture.
Oh,
You've
that's
been
right.
in here.
I just thought I just saw you do it.
I'll be right back. I have to go upstairs and give my husband a kiss.
Oh.
Yay!
I actually did that
Go,
with
Carrie,
the
go
bot.
get him!
Give
That
him one
kiss
for all of
better not
us.
last more than 15 minutes.
Ooh. Bitcoin
With a
hovering
girl?
near
No way.
75,000.
Type of music that's worth the copyright for.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I think Melania looks a little happy.
She's the hottest first
Wait,
lady,
what's
right?
happening now?
Who doesn't have RedTube fucking Pro or Premium?
I don't know.
Is it RedTube?
YouTube.
For
YouTube,
$2
yeah, that's the
Canadian.
one. It was
I'm not
YouTube
too
Red.
Me, why the fuck would I pay them motherfuckers?
I do.
Shush it. I want to hear
Because
this.
ads are pieces of
Shush
shit.
up.
I'm not
Why?
too
He's
proud to
not
say I was
speaking,
wrong.
Cultural.
Praise
My God.
He's
I'm
talking
trying to
now.
do super chats, people.
They're waiting until the end of the song.
Yeah, they're not going to start before the end of the song.
It's almost
Trump
over.
never steps on the song.
Vance Vivek 2028.
All right,
caller
now
right
he'll
now.
probably.
Oh,
Okay, here
dude,
we go.
Vance and Vivek, that'll win.
Oh, Vance and
Toxic Man
Vivek.
Flu for $2. Dow Jones Futures up 800
Yes!
Oh,
There we go. Shush it.
AP just called PA
Okay,
for
okay,
Trump.
I'm trying to
Take
hear
a
it.
vote,
I'm
Let's
trying to hear
listen.
All right, here we go.
Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Oh, freaking awesome.
At least this time he's prepared for the win.
It won't take that long last name.
Never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people.
I wonder if he'll say anything because I've been hearing a rumor that Kamala called and conceded, but I don't know.
47th president and your 45th president.
Yeah!
Has that happened often, where someone's lost an election and come back later?
Just once. Cleveland. Cleveland's the only non-consecutive president.
He was.
Prior, yeah.
What about, no, Nick, I was going to say Nixon, but never mind. No, his was back-to-back. Yeah.
Deserve and that you deserve.
The only other time it almost happened was Teddy Roosevelt.
Age of America, that's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
Yeah.
Cope and seethe, bitches. Cope and fucking seethe.
The battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places. Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
Yeah.
We are now winning in Michigan.
Even my dog is a
Arizona,
Trumper
Nevada,
now.
and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes.
So much winning.
So much winning.
The best winning. The only type of winning.
Drill, baby.
Networks did, or whoever called it,
So much.
because there was no other path.
Born to rule.
We also have won the popular vote. That was great.
Hell yeah.
To the sky, see Donald this rise.
Popular vote by 5 million.
USA. USA.
It's a mandate.
USA.
It's a mandate, bitches. You lose, you fucking
This is the greatest
commie.
life skill ever.
Very nice, I will tell you. It's a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room.
Yes.
With unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey.
Well,
with me,
Hassan Piker is crying on his stream.
Is he really? Pause it so we can watch after this. Because I saw what's her face, and it Matt Allen. It wasn't that great.
She sucks ass. Well, literally. But I mean,
she was
she's
just
a
all
lesbian.
somber like TYT.
Yeah, I mean,
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate.
Okay. So.
Justice for Peanut.
And Fred.
And Fred.
Did we say that?
Harambe is in heaven with them both.
Did we say if Wisconsin was officially called yet? Because it has been, by the way.
Oh, has it? What is it?
Trump, baby!
Yeah. We're now at 280 Trump.
We're all won by
Kerry finally gave in.
MAGA movement. They helped
I finally celebrate.
I'm thinking about drinking.
Do it, Tom. Do it. I need you, Tom, to do this.
I gotta be up in the morning, though.
Senators, they were tough races, and I mean the number of victories.
All right, people want him full screen. We're going full screen.
We did tele-rallies.
All right.
We did tele-rallies.
Do you think Doug Emhoff ran out to get Kamala some Doritos?
No, I think he went out to get Kamala's boyfriend some Doritos.
So I just wanted to thank
I wonder if
you.
Doug Emhoff is going to slap her tonight.
You have some great
Valiant says,
senators
breaking
and some
news,
great
Diddy
new
lost.
senators, and it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Now give me fucking legal weed. Hurry up.
No, legalized weed is terrible.
Legal weed's
Fuck
bad.
that. No way. No.
Not in
It
my
is.
state.
I want to legal.
You can have it in yours.
I want to also thank my beautiful
Move to
wife,
Colorado.
Maria,
There's
for
plenty of people who already did that.
We got every state around us legal but us at this point. That's the problem.
Weird. Weird.
Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country? Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an amazing moment right there.
Did they finally kiss on the lips?
Oh no, she's done a great job. Works very hard.
No, that's
Works
not
very
proper.
hard to help people. So I just
What do
wanna
you
thank
think? She's
her,
a
but I wanna
hooker? That's
thank
not
my
what Trump
whole
does
family.
for his
Really
wives.
amazing children. We are amazing children.
Hey, my daughter's in
And we all
here.
think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their
Here we
children
go.
are
Awake.
amazing, but
Oh wow.
that's a good thing when you think they are.
Hey, Jill,
Don, Eric, Ivanka,
your dad's
Tiffany,
always right.
Aaron, there's Laura,
I told her an
Josh,
hour ago he won.
Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great.
Well, first of all, I celebrated before any of y'all.
you did.
It was weird
That's
because you were
true.
also like blackfilling every time a state's polls closed.
Okay. Little Chad, you'll never be invited on my stream ever again.
I mean, we can check tape. You were doing it.
We had this year Garbage Man, McDonald's worker, 2 assassination attempts, and arresting with the greatest mugshot ever. How do you top this campaign ever? He set the bar impossibly high for Republicans going forward.
I want to say something before. Hey, Ella Gabulus, thank you.
Ella!
I'm going to say this. JD Vance is going to be a presidential candidate.
I was going to say, he's got to step up now and show us what he's made of. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got great debate skills. He is an excellent.
The best part about
Trump.
The best part of Trump's entire presidential run right now, The Undertaker, Kane, and Hulk Hogan.
A lot of people don't like
Yeah.
it. Do I have to do that? He just says, okay.
True.
Which one? CNN, MSDNC? He'll say
MSDNC.
He's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it, and then he just goes and absolutely obliterates them.
I think Vance needs to be front and center in charge of the space program with Elon.
Oh, dude!
Well, that's what I'm saying. He needs to be out in the public.
Here we go.
More, yeah.
Wait. This is going to be amazing. Okay, here we go.
You should say it feels weird to be up there.
Our vice president.
Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me.
Yeah. Do you know what Trump told him in private, though? What? He was like, don't get a big head. Home Alone 2 outgrossed Hillbilly Elegy. That movie made money because of me. I told Kevin where to go in the hotel.
It was huge.
Made more money than any movie ever made before, especially in Singapore.
Political comeback in American history. We're going to lead the greatest economic comeback.
Yeah.
And this is what he needs to do for the next 4 years.
Yep. AD Vance is part of the future.
Dude, if Trump gets rid of taxes, holy shit.
Yeah.
Well,
affordable again.
Just think about the bench that the Republicans have now.
Yeah.
JD Vance,
it's a deep bench.
It's deep.
And the Democrats got nobody.
I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as
Yeah, they got Gavin Newsom. He just fucked his friend's wife, though.
Great 4 years.
Well, the best part about that is the press conference on tape where he came out to apologize for doing it.
All I know is Doug Emhoff fucked the what do you call it, nanny or some shit?
Yeah.
The true Arnold Schwarzenegger move.
And assaulted her, if I remember right, allegedly.
That was a different woman, allegedly.
Yeah, no, he lined up many women. It's fine.
Now we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. If we had to wait longer, I don't know. It was going bad, and it was going bad.
He was so smart.
January 21st, I want the XL pipeline.
I know.
Maybe also 2028 or 2032 Tulsi. Maybe Tulsi with Vivek, or we'll see.
Legally, they have to come in legally. Let me also express.
I actually would think Tulsi would be a better vice president for Vance than Vivek.
Yeah, wow, sexist.
Susie, come.
I think.
Come here, Susie. Chris.
Well, you want a vice president that complements and doesn't kind of do the same exact thing you do.
Yeah.
And Vivek is kind of too similar to Vance.
Yeah.
But they'll complement each other in 4 years.
Yeah. That's the thing. They would compliment each other. That's
the biggest loser tonight
is Kamala Harris.
No.
Yeah. This wasn't expected. But
no, because we expected her to lose. The biggest loser tonight may be Ron DeSantis.
Hell of a candidate. He's going to be a hell of a great 47th president.
Because his window's toasted now.
The best team, and
he'll never be president.
Because he's going to be term limited. He'll be term limited out of being governor.
Yeah.
So he won't be able to still be in power and anything. Rubio and Scott are young enough that they're not going anywhere in the Senate.
Fine. They'll be fine.
No, but that doesn't give DeSantis an outlet to move up from governor and still be in a political office.
No. Actually, he could move behind Vance to be a vice president.
Dude, JD Vance is totally presidential.
No, Vance is not going to. Vance wouldn't pick DeSantis.
No, he'll take Vivek.
Vivek.
Well, they could. No,
Where's
DeSantis.
Elon Musk?
$4.99 from JMR.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Could DeSantis make a decent attorney general?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
they're on
Yes.
there.
Yes.
And I saw that
Benoit, Juggalo Deathcock is right. Vivek is like the brown Trump.
Hang on.
Then make him speaker.
Well, it also depends on where Vivek is. There's rumors he would do the special election to take over Vance's spot in the Senate, or possibly run for governor of Ohio.
Well, that works. Actually, that works.
You think Tim Walz's retarded kid is crying right now?
Yeah.
That's my dad.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that Kamala's retarded kid is crying right now.
Oh, woke one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I don't think she has emotions.
The screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And that very important guy.
JMR says Kamala's playing at McDonald's.
Hang on.
Country, actually.
Elon
Musk.
You know, I was president,
Gotta
and
be
now
Musk.
it looks like I was going to be maybe president again, so I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. And especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no.
It's Musk, baby.
Mind holding for a couple of minutes. See this. I thought it was a space age movie or something.
Take us to Mars, Trump. Take us to Mars, baby.
Let's go to Uranus and Venus.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go past Mars. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's go full homoerotic. Let's go all in.
Yeah, let's go to Dick's.
Let's go find Venetians and fuck them.
From the left side, and I put it straight.
Venusians?
So gently.
Yeah, Venus. Women are from Venus. That's what they told me.
Fuck the aliens in Venice.
I can't find them in Wisconsin. I mean,
one of the big friends of the show and on all of our game streams, Smokey.
Smokey.
He comes in from New Zealand with 10. What a great night. Congrats to you all. Congrats to the world, Smokey.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's where we're at.
We fixed America. Next, we're going to fix New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah, we're
I love it.
Well, doing this has already gone a long
comment
way.
in the chat. Where was it? Here.
And I think this
leave
was
the
meant...
kids out of it. We will, of course, we'll leave the kids out of it. Why would we not?
And JMR had sent the super chat, and then it just said from JMR. The next response, I think this is maybe what he meant to type. Kamala is applying at McDonald's as we speak.
Oh, yeah.
It's a form of communication. So I called Elon. I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called.
World War III averted?
Yeah.
Hope so.
Well, long last name's got a point about Tulsi on is it on Carrie's chat?
That's very good. I said,
Oh.
they need it really, really bad.
I brought it up.
Carolina. Can you get it? He had that
Give me 1 second.
fast. It was incredible.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, it's just a chat. I'm just bringing it up on screen. We want to hear what he says.
A super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many.
Joe Rogan just posted on Twix. Holy shit.
I want to thank some of the guys. We have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's fantastic golfer. Slightly longer than me. It's a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace.
Bryson DeChambeau, the pro golfer who tried to break 50 with Trump. That was one of the first things Trump did with a YouTuber.
He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting balls.
Dude, everybody's phone's blowing up.
Yeah, my phone is. My daughter, my son-in-law.
I think mine's
everybody's going nuts.
I got mine
on silent. Yeah.
Mine is retarded right now.
That's a fantastic job.
It's freaking fantastic. I'm excited. Everybody is so freaking excited.
Right? For real.
It's for real.
Coffee Kitty, $5. Good Lord, can we just celebrate? Stress relief. Not expecting a win tonight. I was hoping for one. I wasn't expecting one.
Oh no, I was.
All I'm saying is Secret Service needs to put this man in a box and like take him off to a bunker somewhere.
He needs a Pope mobile.
Yep, I was gonna say get him his own Pope mobile immediately.
No, he just needs to set up a second White House in Mar-a-Lago and stay there.
Yeah.
Why do you need to leave at this point? You've got freaking Mar-a-Lago.
I mean, Bush did it.
Let's get the war in Ukraine and Russia to stop. Let's do some shit about this inflation. Let's get to work. Even as president-elect, let's get to work. At least try right away.
You know, half the world's going, oh shit, he's in charge again, and they're gonna calm the F down.
Ain't no way.
Everybody is saying that, but for different reasons.
Over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life.
Kamala still hasn't called, though, evidently.
Man, Dana White.
Who cares?
That does have me a little worried. Well,
she's a giant.
That doesn't mean they can't drag this shit out for weeks.
No, it's not because she's not calling because she's like dragging it out. She's not calling because she's drunk off her ass.
Yeah, she's fucking wasted.
Pick up the phone.
Yeah,
she's white girl wasted right now.
it's the same thing that happened with Hillary in 2016. By all accounts, she got like plastered and was not able to be out there.
No, I think
That's,
she's Indian
that-
girl wasted right now, which is worse
Yeah.
than white girl wasted.
I said white girl wasted, but that's
Yeah, but
I do wanna address
the Indian girl wasted, it just takes one or two.
Yeah.
She's Tika Masala wasted right now.
I do want to address the 11 Alpha. My only concern is I don't like these close elections. I'd prefer clear mandates in either direction. No more worrying about just 2 or 3 states to get to 270. By the end of it, we may see something completely different than 270. Plus, the mandate is him getting the Electoral College plus the popular vote at this point. He's up by 4 million, almost 5 million. And if we have taken the Senate and if we end up taking the House, I can't think of a clearer mandate.
Yeah.
Well, plus
he's
if
officially
he's-
won, but the popular vote could swing the other way.
I mean, if all the states go the way we think they're going to go, he's probably going to be over 300 on the electoral.
Oh yeah.
But if the popular vote swings the other way, does that? And not to be stupid.
It doesn't mean shit.
As a layman, I'm just wondering.
It means his enemies can point to him as being illegitimate, except for the only
It
reason
means
he got
New York
elected.
and California had all their voters go out, and the vote was suppressed in California and New York because you don't have a chance of winning those states.
Yeah,
typically.
No matter what.
Okay, where's Elon Musk though? You'd think he'd be here.
I mean, he's probably in space.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
he's busy running the world.
Yeah.
True.
that or he's just at home playing Diablo right now, trying to crack top 10.
He's busy.
Oh,
yeah.
Hillary off Tom. Hillary off Tom.
Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're gonna be
Minnesota just got called for
be
Kamala.
reducing
Doesn't matter,
taxes.
Vocalist. But thank you for keeping me updated, dude. I see your comments in the chat, Vocalists.
Yeah, I've got a few more that have called since then. Wisconsin, like I said before.
I do appreciate Vocalist
Michigan's
is
like
keeping on top of it.
I can't believe they haven't called Michigan yet. He's winning by over 200,000 votes, or almost 200,000 votes.
Built the biggest,
Thank you,
the
Vocalists.
broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen any young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping
The men
us.
turned out for him in droves. Yeah, you guys were saying that earlier.
Well,
Yeah.
and everybody over the past 3 days was whining. Women went out and early voted. Men. I'm not saying this in the completely misogynist way, but men tend to have jobs. They get time off on election day because that's when you're allowed to have time off for the election.
It needs to be a paid national holiday, one day only. Everybody gets the day off and you vote. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's how it needs to be done.
I hope
Tom
we actually
Barrett.
do that in. I don't think we've had a holiday since over Thanksgiving.
Trump did Juneteenth.
Oh, that's right.
For those who are in Michigan in the chat or on the panel, Tom Barrett wins the U.S. House election and then the Michigan Congressional District.
Nice.
And Trump wins Wisconsin, of course. Yes.
Yeah. I'm still showing 198 to 178 on the House.
Ooh. That's going to be a close one.
Senate, I'm seeing they're still only calling 51 to 43. So
Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign,
the last step of tonight is to make sure the House is ours.
900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine?
Damn, he did 900 rallies during this presidential race.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's wild.
I believe it. He's a vibrant young man. He's a vibrant young man. Of course he did it. Who you trying
70
to
days
confuse?
without a stop.
Because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position.
Fox has got him at 277.
Yeah. Oh, he's way over.
Well,
He's
that's
beyond.
either way, that's a win. So
Okay, so Real fast, guys. I have to step out. I'll be listening. I have been awake for retarded number of hours.
No problem. I know you got to do a 6-minute daily so we can all have a nap in the morning. So
yeah, that's
Culture,
right, brother.
Hey, before you slide out, Culture, because I've been up for 21 hours.
Oh,
Dude,
you've been up 1 hour more than I have.
I just want to say, Culture, it's been an honor sharing this journey with you, Sid.
No, dude.
It's been an honor. It's been an honor sharing this journey with you. We were
this
there when this started, and
Yeah.
now here we are here.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I want to say you're great. I am privileged to be amongst you. And for the balance of y'all, I will just say
feelings are
thank you.
mutual.
Go back to watching the man of the hour.
Yeah,
I
we
just
gotta
want to
go
say,
back.
thank you all. Everybody have a great night.
Culture, I love you. You're taking off too.
I gotta sleep. Y'all are the best. I love y'all, and get some rest. I'll see you on the 6-minute daily tomorrow morning. And
no, you won't. I'm still gonna be asleep.
Yeah, I won't be awake yet. Don't worry,
Look,
Culture, I'll be there for you. You got this.
All right. Well, I got 2 more drinks.
Cheers, my friend.
And I love y'all. Have a great night.
Thank you for being here.
Night, Culture.
Thanks for being here, Culture.
See y'all. Peace.
Night, CC. And as one man goes out, another friend of the channel comes in.
Oh, who do we got?
Imperitus.
How you doing, dude?
Oh, I'm trying to fix my headset before it falls off my damn head.
All right, really quickly, I got a photo. I don't know if you want to highlight it, Brahma, or if I should highlight it, but we got a great photo from late night JT, and it's got a great cake here. I'm gonna put it in the private, and you can show it off. So keep your eyes on the private, and right on time for his election.
Trying to watch it. Private chat.
All right. Oh, YMCA. We all got to do our dance.
Now, so
we're done.
Yeah, we got to do
all
our
right,
dance.
kids. So far, but there's some people with copium going on out there. I'll tell you that.
Look, think of Trump's record. He's beat the Clinton machine. He beat the Bush machine. He's also personally prevented the first female president twice.
The only thing he didn't beat was the COVID machine.
Yeah.
But
Can I say something real quick?
Biden and
they had to wreck the world to keep him from winning an election.
Essentially, yeah.
I just got to say, don't go rubbing this shit in anybody's face tomorrow. Be the better person. No, I'm just saying this to our crowd and our audience. Just a reminder, because otherwise they're going to try and turn that into a big fucking thing. Let them cope and seize.
That needs someone to smack them and tell them that they're an asshole person. They're always an asshole person because no one.
I am muted, by the way.
Yeah.
All you're gonna do is get fired.
Slender will be fired from being the Bride of Slender.
The Bride of Slender. I couldn't agree more. I go both ways. It depends on the person. Some of them need to be told. Some of them need to be told, and others know they need to be treated with kindness.
We are the better person. They just use that against us, and I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm entitled to be a little petty about this at this point.
Look at all the "I'm sorry" videos. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Very simple, really ridiculous, minor thing. And then
I'd like amnesty after COVID.
Yeah. Mark Cuban is the first one that I was thinking of where he's like, hey, Trump, you won. Congratulations, fair and square. Now everybody that I fucking pissed off, don't hate me and continue to buy my bullshit. Come back and see the Mavs and just accept me again. And I'm just like, now, Mark Cuban, you look like a lesbian. We're done.
Yeah.
Good for him that he admitted it. But at the same time, screw you. You literally sat there and
gods, and I am their
called,
avatar.
Well, I'm not saying forget and forgive. I'm just telling people so they don't get fucking fired in the morning.
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off
at
work. I took tomorrow off, so I don't have to deal with the meltdowns.
Yeah.
Graham, you said you had to go pretty soon.
Yeah, I gotta head out. I gotta drive a couple hours to go pick up a bumper for my vehicle.
Good night, Graham. Guys, this is also a victory towards the Cheney family too. against them. The Cheney family, goodbye, so long, good night.
Well, it's
and
towards
goodbye.
the Rhino portion of the party, I think, not just the Cheneys. The George W. Bushes, the Mitt Romneys, all of the Rhino portion of the party just got told, no, you went never Trump, and we're kind of done with you. And I mean, even in Utah, I hope Romney gets voted out in the next cycle.
Right now, we are approaching what the Tea Party was designed to be years ago.
Yes.
But if you real quick before I leave, I'm
to-
sharing an image back that I think you guys would definitely.
Don't forget the image I put in the private, Brahma, after Graham's. Let Graham have his first. Now you can share mine second.
All right, here's Graham's.
I like that.
I like
That's
it.
I like
over.
it.
Yes.
I mean, it'd be better about a week ago, but yeah.
Well, actually, they're doing Spirit of Christmas now. You can change it out for that.
Screw that. Perfect. There's still Thanksgiving. I'm tired of all of you trying to obfuscate.
I'm just. At least it's Christmas. Be glad of that. It's not Spirit of the holiday.
I can't wait for Christmas this year. I got to now hang up my Trump Rambo flag in back of me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge.
Huge.
The best thing about tonight, and there's people on this panel who probably agree with me, Nick and Tom especially, the Hollywood meltdowns.
Oh, it's going to be glorious.
It's going to be glorious. And it finally tells them, we don't fucking like you.
No.
We don't care what you think.
And people like Zachary Levi need to take this win and sit there and say, okay, guys, look, we just won. It's okay to sit there and say, I'm a conservative.
Come out of the closet.
We just won.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's still, there's still going to be.
They still won't, though.
But
they
won't. Some might. I mean,
some will. I think some will.
I still think Hollywood should keep their big fat yappers shut and make movies.
They should stick to movies.
Shut up and act and make me movies, but not the movies that you want to make that preach to me. Make me the good movies that I want to watch.
Ultimately, you're right. But here's where I'm at. It's kind of like the way I see it with like UFC or WWF. Either everyone has an opinion or no one does. And those companies, everyone does. Even though I'm preferable towards no one does, but if you're gonna do it, either everyone does or no one does.
Well, and I think considering the fact that the leftists have been doing it for years, you don't put that genie back in the bottle. You have to sit there and go, okay, well, in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. We know who the leftists are. It's time for the conservatives to come up and strike a balance and say, hey, not all of Hollywood is crazy. We actually do have a mix. And I think that needs to go not just in entertainment media, but across the board in entertainment, news media, academia, medicine, science, all of the different industries. The conservatives need to step up and say, hey, we're here.
Yeah, it'd be nice if the captured industries at least got back to, even if it was 60-40 of those admitting it, that would be something, because that says I don't like claiming that we're the silent majority anymore, because I don't really know exactly where that lies.
I stopped being silent.
We tried doing that 4 years ago and 2 years ago.
I outed myself.
The silent majority has now become the vocal majority.
Yep. Yeah, I outed myself.
Thanks to Twitter.
Yeah.
Have we though?
I saw.
I'll be right back, guys.
Hello, the popular fucking vote.
I was going to say,
we just won it tonight. I think we proved there's a big.
I know we won it, but I don't think we need to get cocky about it, because
I'm not being cocky.
You're right. I'm not
being cocky.
But I think it also Mark Kern, Grums over on Twitter. He made the point. Grums made the point today. He's like, I picked my battle. I picked my lane. In the culture war, video games, Gamergate 2.0. We're gonna go after Dragon Age, Veilguard, and Elder Scrolls and whatever. But he's come to the realization that while he has his niche in the battle to get the woke ideology out of a particular niche industry, the culture and the politics and everything is interwoven into everything else. And he recognizes that this battle is not just in one little corner. It's all over the place. So I think we do need to sit, and be a little bit more vocal when it comes to, and not gloating and not neener in somebody's face if
That's
they
kind of what
voted
I was
that
getting at
way.
too. Yeah.
Let's take a week to celebrate and then
I
get
mean,
back
but
to work.
that's what Grubs
but
does. He rubs
Jason's
it in
not
everyone's
wrong.
face the moment
Yeah.
he gets a chance.
Can I
I think that's a
say-
bad example.
Can I say something? It's
Yeah.
both. We're talking as if they're all the same. They're not.
Yeah.
There are the people who you are never going to reach. They're assholes, and they
absolutely.
deserve to be told. And I will mock those people and rub it in their faces.
Absolutely.
And the media's in with those people. The people who the puppeteers are
Yep.
in, like those people deserve to be. I will mock the media mercilessly and all the celebrities who said they were going to leave and stuff like that. But then there are people that who are in the woke cult, who are not evil people. They're not assholes. They are just victims of billions of dollars of propaganda. And you can tell sometimes who they are because they're the ones who haven't unfriended you. They're the ones who ask questions in good faith. I just had one reach out to me online and say, fair play, congratulations. This is a leftist. And that person is different than those jerks.
Right.
There's two different kinds. So I think it just depends. We can't say there's like one response that you have for everyone. And I find yeah.
Well, and I think
You
you've got
race for the people who there's still hope for them.
Yeah. Well, and I've said for a while, there's maybe not necessarily two types, three types. You have the ignorant, the people who just don't know better.
Yeah.
The willingly blind,
generally
and the complicit.
Yes.
And I think as long as you have those categories, if you can figure out who's in which category, act appropriately. Your whatever your response is going to depend on which category your people fall into. So yeah, it's going to be a case by case basis. There's no blanket.
Well, and that's in our personal spheres, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because on Twitter, we're going to celebrate.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to celebrate in our social media spheres. We're going to celebrate on our channels, and we're not going to care. But in our personal spheres, that's where you've got to have some discernment, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, and Jason was right, though. We need to pay attention to the other things now, because here's where they may have lost the election, which means it's just going to fire them up even more to try and destroy everything else that we love.
Oh, yeah.
And that is part of the final I have told people that before. I've said it from the start. It's going to seem like all of a sudden shit hit the fan is because they know they have no other outlet, and they're trying to burn the motherfucker down on the way out. That's why.
Yes.
Yep.
So the question is,
that was the whole point. That was the whole point of everything going.
Well, I want to hear what Carrie was going to say, because she's actually knows these people. Sorry. No, I just want to say.
I know. I just agree with you. They're going to double down. I 100% agree. This win for Trump actually helps them in some ways, because now they have a boogeyman again. I mean, I know he stole the boogeyman before he was in office, but now he's like in office, and they get to use that and feed off that energy. They're going to be rioting. They're going to be doing all their stuff. But it is the final. We are in the final death stages of this, I think.
Yeah.
And this is where we do step up as the not so silent majority, as the now loud majority, saying, shut the fuck up and get a job.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to take care of your ass anymore. If you want to go tear down a city, go build your own fucking city.
And because we are so much in the entertainment.
Oh, another Chaz.
Speaking of, they already tried starting violence in this site of Chaz earlier tonight. The Seattle cops came along and thumped them good.
Except New York City too.
Well, the easiest way to get back at Republicans is burn down a blue city. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By the way, did you guys see that Giuliani has said that he's open to the idea of running for mayor of New York again? He's not planning to do it, but he's open to the idea if somebody decides they want him to do it.
I think his reputation has been destroyed. Even if we may agree with it, it's not going to fly in New York.
As a New Yorker, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I appreciate his ambition, and that's great that he his
time's
wants to understand.
Well,
he's done his time.
Yeah, and he made clear he's not intending to do it. but apparently some other people have approached him with the idea or suggested it, or they said something. He's like, yeah, I'd be open to it, but he's not actively pursuing it.
Wow, Deadline actually called it for Trump, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that in the trades there. Deadline, and I want to say
CNN, I think did
some of the other ones are still holding out though. Like some of the
doesn't
other
matter.
Yeah.
Hollywood Reporters called it too.
Whoa.
So because we're so much
Oh,
into
no,
the
someone tell the
entertainment
Avengers.
sphere, like I was saying earlier, so we've seen Marvel say that they're going to pull back. Do we believe that they're going to go back full bore into the woke, or does this echo as a response?
Full fucking stop.
I don't think they go back.
I think it might echo as a response to the crap that they've done, and they may say we would like to survive the next 4 years.
I disagree.
I don't see
think
them.
they're gonna go all in. I think they're gonna do it all over again.
No, I don't think they will. I don't think they will because you were starting to see corporations like Boeing, for example,
DEI was
getting rid of the DEI. They may be repackaging it, but there is an active movement to reduce the visibility of the DEI activity. And once Trump actually gets in there, it's entirely possible now that we've got we've got the House, we've got the Senate, we've got the executive. Maybe it's time to start going after things like BlackRock and Vanguard and take a look at who owns what.
Well, it is also worth it's worth noting that the entire government DEI infrastructure is only via executive order from Obama administration and Biden administration.
Yeah.
So
that
because
could all go
it can
away.
be completely just like Biden unwound things day one with executive orders. He could completely basically eliminate DEI within the federal bureaucracy via executive order.
They'll try 100 times over, TZ. I mean, they've already gone over it with Bridge, and I think there's already another name that's being entertained. But yes, they're going to try it 100 times the same way that they try to do the student loan forgiveness under different names. They will try. And Leif Erikson, he's in Argentina, who's got Javier Milei. Yes, Trump won, sir.
Good morning. Is it over? Did Trump win?
Trump won, sir.
You're damn right he won.
You got Milei, we got Trump. Let's fucking celebrate.
Now we just need to change some European countries. Let's bring Mike Benz in to consult on our new intelligence agency's operations to have some color revolutions in Europe. Yeah.
See, but the thing is, we won tonight. We're extremely excited. But just like a sports team, like a hockey team that just won a game and knows they have to look to the next game, we know the fight's not over.
No,
I mean,
just starting.
All of us, even though there's quite a few of us that are political and some of us not so much. I mean, we tried to bring in a very good group tonight to bring a lot of people in together from this this corner of YouTube, right? But ultimately, the fight that we've been having for most of us is the culture fight.
Yeah.
And we know there's still more to do. So we can celebrate and we can look on to the next game. And the next game is we keep fighting the culture war.
The final re. Let's get ready, kids.
We've got to get it to that point. I completely care about what happened tonight. We've been fighting for it for 4 years. We know that it was stolen from us the last time, and we're now there. And we've got to get everything over the finish line for the culture war, for bringing back everything that we held dear. And it's for our kids. I'm now a grandparent. It's for my granddaughter. I mean, we have to look at everything and say, yeah, we've got to bring the country back into alignment with the things that we actually believe, not this crap that they've been pushing on us.
Yep.
Well, who was it? Was it John Adams? Or I can't remember who said it. It was basically this country, the way it was founded, only works if you have a moral society.
Yes, it was John Adams.
Yeah.
and I think this is an opportunity. And as much as anybody wants to talk about Trump's personality and his background, and he did this, he did that, whatever, the fact is that there is an opportunity here to point people to the fact that a majority of the country who actually took the time to vote have decided that Trump represents a better direction for the country to go. And a lot of that is going to involve restoring Judeo-Christian values and, the family and individual responsibility and all these things. And those are the kind of things that we need to emphasize as our North Stars, as it were.
Oh, we may have missed it. I've now seen on Twitter that Kamala gave a concession speech.
Did she?
Where?
I don't know. I'm just seeing a few.
We got to
She's
find
already a
this, 'cause
better man
I've
than
seen-
Hillary is then.
I've
Words
seen other
you
people
post in
claim
my
shit,
direction
so-
are saying
there's a great video from Japan of how the USA election is being reported in Japan. I don't know if you want me to share.
Parrot had sent that to me. I
Okay.
just haven't been able
It
to
looks
bring it
great.
up yet.
I don't
we
see
still
anything
got
far.
we still got oh yeah. Here's the thing. With Trump being back in the White House, it's not meant to solve everything. It's a first big step towards solving a lot of things. A lot of it's still going to be on us. And that's something that a lot of people still misunderstand, whether it's on the right or the left. A president doesn't be the one man to solve every single thing. It's a first step in the right direction. So, and hopefully with him having good guidance, he can do those steps. But we also have to vote for the right people and also say, hey, no, this is not the right people when those type of bad people come into place as well. So there's going to still be a lot of us. You know what? I'm fine with that. I don't care. That doesn't bug me one bit. I'd rather have people like us be in charge, paving the way, rather than just leaving it all to people by chance who promise us the hopes and dreams of the world and then do nothing to settle down.
By the way, CNN still has yet to call it.
Holy crap.
Dude,
freaking Destiny,
what?
who
Trump
has
on the
celebrated
brink
people
of-
dying.
Yeah.
Destiny, who has celebrated people dying at assassination attempts, just said, well, Biden has 2 more months to continue accelerating the U.S. economy so that the Republicans can take credit for it.
The critical
These
drinker
motherfuckers are so delusional.
The
They
critical
are.
drinker just posted, can someone do a wellness check on Mark Hamill? I think
Yeah,
he might
Matthew
be it
Marsden
today.
said, does
Yeah.
anybody know what time the View is on tomorrow? I've never watched it before.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's who needs to be mocked, and like all the white dudes for Harris. And I'm just thinking
Exactly,
of some of the worst.
yes.
Like, I have both in my mind. I have my good, open-minded leftist friends, and I want to keep them in my mind because I don't want to insult them with some of my public posts. But on the other hand, some of my public posts are aimed at those assholes, those sanctimonious, like, almost backward. But some of those people in real life, also not just online, who like they need to be told, and not just here. And I hear you guys talking about other countries and stuff. We just, like I said, we just came back from Europe, and it's much like here. You meet base people. A lot of the base people I talk to are secretly based, like they are here. They're afraid to say things publicly. Nobody knows their opinions, and the woke people have no problem getting right in your face and telling you what a bad person you are. Over in Europe, and it's like it is here. So I don't know. There's 2 different kinds.
Well, Felicia Day is posting. She's in Poland at the moment, and she says everyone here is scared now about what's going to happen to the war in Ukraine. They think they're next to be invaded. It's all anyone can talk about. I would submit that with Trump 47, we're going to probably see some de-escalations or else conversations happen.
Yeah, Putin is scared to death of Trump. So is Iran. I mean, but we have to pause for a second because
station identification.
No, the Libra View for
Holy shit!
$100. Here's to you. We won, and I made some money tonight too. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. Trump 2024. Let's go. Cheers. Let's go. Thank you very much, Lee Review.
That is incredible.
Brilliant.
You are now the biggest
Brahma,
contributor
you
to
deserve
this
it.
stream and to the channel.
I'm close.
Cheers.
Brahma, you deserve this. You got a Trump number 47 win and monetization and $100 super chat on your first monetization stream. That's a trifecta, dude. That's
It's not the first. We've been there for 2 weeks, but this was the one that we were calling kind of a celebration stream along with the election.
You
But
take that damn
either way,
trifecta.
I'm not
anyway.
finding any speech from Kamala, by the way.
I haven't either.
No,
Right.
I've seen a few things. One said there was a speech. The other said that there was a Twitter concession.
No, I just looked.
I'm not sure.
The funny thing about people
we're just trying to keep on top of the news as it goes. Because
if you want to share to speak to Carrie's point about like who deserves to be mocked. This is
Liz
all right.
Cheney?
So this dude Simon Rosenberg, right? Political strategist, commentator. All right, so this is his thread from this morning, 10 hours ago. Heading into election night, Trump is not leading in any battleground early vote, is not leading the polls, did not raise more money, have more volunteers, or have anywhere big as crowds as Harris. There is no data right now suggesting he's winning. 9 out of 10 forecasters went into the election day with Harris now in the lead. The more rigorous Washington Post battleground average have Harris winning the election today. The right may have invented data, maps, polymarket voodoo showing Trump leading, but in the real world, Harris has outperformed him and is winning.
The real world.
So just to reiterate, you don't want to, I know Tom was don't rub it in. This is guy you absolutely need
to be
rub
clear.
it in
I'm
for
not
this guy.
talking about these kind of people. I'm talking about in a situation where you're going to get yourself in trouble. Just take the higher road. Let these fuckers melt down on you. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about friends like Carrie was talking about. She explained it better than I did. So kudos to you, Carrie, for that. Because, absolutely mock these fuckers. And agree. And, if anything, Carrie, you need to start singling out the assholes so that your friends who are kind of like whatever, they'll see that you're calling these assholes out and maybe they'll rethink that type of behavior in the future.
They specifically are. Yeah, it's a fine line to walk. I mean, even before this win, it's like on social media, sometimes I'm talking to the jerks in the woke and sometimes I'm talking to how do you make sure that they each, whatever.
That's what I said. Just be clear. No, you're cool. I'm just saying I like how you put it though, because that made it a little bit more clear. But I'm loving the coping and seething I'm seeing under some of these posts that I was going to get to here, because
oh my gosh,
they're already saying it's rigged. They're already saying that he cheated.
Yeah.
And all this shit.
Russia. Everything they've accused him of.
Yes, for the party of democracy and love and acceptance. Get ready for them to challenge the results.
More
not
calls
certified.
for the Electoral College to be gone.
Yes.
Well, even though he won the popular vote this time.
Yeah, popular
right.
vote.
And that
was always the
that's
excuse.
the
But he
thing.
didn't get the popular vote. Now they're going to move the goalpost big time.
They can't.
Well,
he
Brahma,
won the
I've
popular
got
vote and Electoral College.
I've got a graphic here from somebody who had posted over on Reddit, and this I think goes toward another aspect of all of this. Is we can mock some of them, we can gently chastise, or we can sympathize and say there it's going to be okay. But you have some of these people who are absolutely worried that this is going to devolve into civil war, the collapse of civilization, and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, this one, we've got our go bags packed. Okay, where are you going to go?
But I can't mock them too much, because we literally thought at the same time.
Well, it still could
that
happen.
There was the possibility of that on the other side as well.
Yeah.
Well, I've
still could happen. Let's not counter chickens before they hatch.
That's
and
kind of the point.
I've said for weeks here that I hope I'm wrong, but I'm really kind of worried that a Trump win means George Floyd Summer of Love 2.0.
I don't think that's going to happen.
And that's why we think
now in January and for that to happen.
And that's why we think that he needs to be staying hidden for the next 3 or 4 months until
Jason,
we get to
I wouldn't be
Inauguration
surprised.
Day.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they pull their own version of January 6th at this point. Like, look, this is going to get fucking crazy and it's going to get fun. And this is what I've been saying to the people that I've been talking to is like, yes, we won this round, but don't forget, this is like the beginning of the final read. I cannot beat this into people's heads enough. they are going to double down. Like Carrie said, they're going to come after us with every fucking thing they got, and it's going to fail, but we have to make sure it fails. Right?
Well, my doomsday scenario has always been, we know they tried to assassinate Trump twice. My doomsday scenario was that they actually managed to do it. Riots happen. National Guard comes out, and we've got to shut the country down. We can't have elections. We're going to stay in power. They could still do something along those lines the next couple of months in order to prevent the certification and the transfer of authority. I don't know how likely that is. I'm just saying, I wouldn't put it past some of these people to actually contemplate it.
Hey guys, you know what this is also helpful
Jason, what were you
for?
sharing because it disappeared?
Let me pull it back up here.
All right. Well, while you're getting that up, I want to highlight another thing that this is good for. This is great for Rumble. This is outstanding for Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah, Rumble had an outstanding win tonight. Bongino, Crowder.
Between Bongino, Crowder, but also the fight for social media and the not so monopoly between Musk with Twix and now with obviously Chris Pavlovsky and Rumble. Dude, Rumble is gonna move up. Rumble is gonna move up huge. I mean huge.
Well, there's the largest streams in the world right now, and we're live on Rumble as well.
It's even huger.
And I
gotta
really
bask
wish,
in the hugeness.
I really wish Odyssey would get their act together too, because I like Odyssey's interface better than I do Rumble's.
But, Carrie, we got your YouTube super chat from Mario, right?
I don't think so, unless it was when my internet cut out. Mario,
let's show it.
Thank you, Mario, for the $5 super chat. He says, "The Orange Man returns. Let freedom reign. Praise the Lord and stand proud, my brothers and sisters. We did it. We won."
Yeah, I thought I got them all, but I wasn't sure if I got that one. So
I just
thank you, Mario.
I'm still kind of, again, the jet lag, the shock, the exhaustion, the anxiety today, and me being I was like the last one to celebrate.
Hey.
And I just I don't know. I feel like I ran a marathon. I didn't do anything but sit here and freak out with you guys.
We've all been trying to push Trump over the line. I mean, I think all of us who have been doing the work over here can take a victory lap to a degree. I mean, Carrie, you've been doing it. Well, we've all been doing it.
Yes,
we've been trying to get Trump over the victory line for the last 4 years, because the second that they indicted him and raided Mar-a-Lago, I think we all knew that he was going to be the candidate. And I know that everybody on here has backed him from that second. I can't think of anybody who has said, nope, he's not my candidate. I know there are some people who did vote DeSantis early, but the second that he took over as the actual candidate, everybody got behind him 100%. So
guys,
I hope he buries the hatchet with Kayla McEnany.
I hope so too. But can we give a shout out, because especially for our panelists and our people in the chat, Stark County, Texas, the most Hispanic county, dominated for the first time in over 130 years. 130 years. I know Texas was expected to win, but this is different because this is the county with domination of Hispanic. And I guess you could say I'm a little bit biased because I come from Puerto Rican family, but dude, come on, this is insane. It shows you once again.
It looks like the Hispanic vote up across the board was way up.
Across the board. It was. And you know what? When I went to my aunt's party a month ago in Chicago, that was when I had messaged Brahma and my other fellows here on the panel who are part of our Dixon Vision channel. I'm like, guys, I saw a Trump shop in Chicago. That did not happen 2016 or 2020. Holy crap. This is weird that this is even happening now. I couldn't believe it. because I was attending a family party, and I'm like, this is weird, real. This is real, but it was. It shows you once again, even Hispanics were going nuts for Trump. And when I went to a shop too, I saw stuff for Trump. I was like, holy crap, this is crazy how real this is. Like Hispanics for Trump, it don't matter if you're from Ecuador, Brazil, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Hispanics were going nuts for Trump. It's not even
that's
close.
where, like Mark Mitchell from Rasmussen, I mean, I've been harping and saying that his polls would be on for the last 3 months. Well, probably since June, because I really like Mark Mitchell. I really tried to get him on at some point. We couldn't do it because he just didn't have the time. But Mark Mitchell, every one of his things that he brought out, he broke down his polls. And I would encourage all of you to go subscribe to Rasmussen Reports and Mark Mitchell on YouTube. But he flat out said, yeah, every poll we did said the Latinos that are legal were not going to break for Kamala because they were not happy about what was going on at the border.
No,
I will not forget talking to my family and how mad they were. And so a lot of them were anti-Trump in 2016. Take it away, Carrie. I know I can tell you want to say
No,
something.
I agree. Yeah, just speaking of like family that I know, and like and anecdotally about people I run into around Texas. I was at the grocery store today, and a black guy in a wheelchair with a veteran's hat was like, "I love your MAGA hat, first one I've seen," and like that's just they don't they paint such a stereotype of what people are like if they're black or Hispanic or gay or, on and on. And that's not the truth. If you get out into the world, it's just not the truth. And I'm looking at this headline right here. This is on New York Post. Trump makes massive gains, huge gains.
Hold on for the chat. Huge. One more.
Huge
As Carrie
gains.
speaks.
Give us one.
Massive gains with Hispanics nationwide and black voters in swing states, according to exit polls.
Well, there was somebody on Fox News that was talking about, I didn't catch her name, but she was talking about the post game analysis now for the Democrats. It has to involve an acknowledgement that they never made the attempt to understand and communicate with a Trump voter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that disconnect, I think, probably informed so much of their poor decisions and strategies. And they just completely missed the mark because they had an expectation of what a Trump voter was and what would be important to a Trump voter and completely botched it.
Well, and on the thing we were just talking about, right? Like, how are they so high with Hispanics and et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah.
Is for that very reason. Why? Because legal immigrants or people who are born here, the last thing they want to see is somebody coming over here illegally.
Yep.
Right? They went through the trouble of doing it the legal route.
And it may take 10 years.
And that's the other thing.
They can't fathom and understand that. And that's kind of what it was going on here with this NBC thing I'm sharing in the background here. I don't know if you want to bring it up. Because basically their cope they're having right now is they're blaming it on Biden is why fucking Harris lost.
Well, that was always going to happen.
Now they're blaming it on Biden.
To Brahma's point, the fact that it takes so long, the immigration argument, it has two sides to it. There's two pieces of it, and one we keep missing. Yes, we need to secure the border and lock it down so people aren't crossing over illegally. But the other aspect of this is the actual legal process for immigration needs reform. It needs to be streamlined. It needs to be cleaned up so it's not so much bureaucratic red tape that takes 10, 15, 20 years to actually get to that.
If you have a clean record and shit like that, it shouldn't take you that long to get citizenship.
Yep.
But yeah, just to play this quick, they're just talking about like the young voters who showed up, the Latino voters, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it.
Sound.
We got no volume. Reshare it, Tom.
Oh, God damn it. I didn't even share it with audio in the first place. Why did you mute it?
Did it
God
again.
damn it.
I didn't do anything.
Somebody did. Oh, and then I just shared it again, and you took it down.
Well,
I hate EV sucks. I had Andre come in and he saw the EV Mux fucking link, and he's like, "Never mind."
I use OBS.
I still can't get it to unmute.
Oh no.
Well,
you can't hear
it's
it?
got captions.
No.
Okay, as is before we get our volume, I want to say
I'll
really
just
quickly,
never mind then. Basically, they just blame, that she's not different enough from Biden, so they're blaming Biden.
Really quickly, I'm gonna try to give as less details away about my personal life, but my dad works in Social Security, and he was heavily involved with some Mexican families trying to come from Mexico to America, and was very instrumental in that process. And they got to the legal way. It was a long, irritating battle to get there, but eventually they got there. Not only did they get there, they opened up their own restaurant. So successful, they opened up a second location. It's now been a decade, and now they basically send my dad roses anytime he comes in. And yes, they're all about the border as well. They've had those conversations because he was involved from when they wanted to come to America into the whole process. He was there all the way through, but he's been in Social Security for over 15 years with this process, and he was very instrumental on this family getting to the country. So he's really happy, and they're every time they see us, they're always happy, and we're happy to see it. We're happier to see that because we're like, the food's great. It's great. It's wonderful. So it's a mutual feeling, but yeah, they're all.
This really bothers me. I hate to bring down the volume just a little bit.
Bring it
But
down.
you still have a few of the major outlets that have not called this race yet.
I know, dude.
AP News is one of them. CNN is another. But the AP is the one that has me bothered.
The usual suspects.
Yeah, but
all over again. And guys, hey, this one was for Peanut as well. Peanut as well.
And
this
Fred.
is a big and Fred.
Fred out. Yeah.
And Harambe is out there hanging out.
I'm just kind of like, I'm not gonna.
They're all just happy to be together as an animal union. And like Trump is going to save the animals.
I'm wondering just how much the Peanut and Fred thing tipped people over, because we saw back in July when they did the first assassination attempt, that was a come to Jesus moment for a lot of people. And there have been fixed points in time, as they say on Doctor Who. There's these moments, turning points in the decision-making process. And I have to wonder, the government overreach that was so blatant in the Peanut and Fred thing may have been like the last straw for some people.
Well, the government overreach in that and the underreach from the Secret Service.
Yeah.
I mean, how long did it take 2 assassination attempts to just disappear from the media altogether? We still don't know half of the crap from assassination attempt 1, where they just
they're never going to.
Well, we're still waiting
his body and made him disappear. And the second one, we know nothing. They haven't released anything. It's insane.
We still don't know anything about that shooting in Vegas. I mean, how long have we been waiting for that one?
Yeah, JFK. Oh boy, we could do this dance all day.
Now remember,
we could do another 12 hours on that.
Remember what Trump told Rogan? He's gonna let it loose this time.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. This is his second term. I mean, it may be a divided term, but the second term, he is unleashed to do whatever the hell he wants.
Yep.
Carrie,
he's got
one for you.
Crew with him too. He's got a crew with him. Yeah.
But he's got to be careful not to sabotage Vance's chances of coming in right after him.
Yeah.
That's a consideration too.
Verdant Horses for $20. Thank you. Says, I was not able to follow all night. And at one point I thought he had lost and was deeply afraid. That made me realize that tonight millions are afraid because of all the lies. Please keep them in your prayers. What a very kind comment. And thank you for reminding us of that, because I keep going back and forth. And right now I'm in the gloating stage and I need to remember.
We are in the gloating stage, and half of the country is going to be in complete dismay. And hopefully they will control themselves. I don't believe that more than a third of them will, but yeah. Pray for your enemies.
Good night, Alan.
Good night.
Good night, Alan.
Thank you, Verdon.
I
We also had $10 Stringfellow. Cheers. Cheers.
I saw Bo Snerdley just posted, "Thank you, Rush Limbaugh." Yeah, it really would have been great if he'd been here for this.
It would.
Yeah, it would have been. He would have loved this
He
moment.
would have loved this.
It would have been huge.
He was one
really
of
would
the
have
biggest influences in my political life. From 5th grade on, I listened to Rush Limbaugh. I mean, most people think I'm an absolute nerd for in a different way than the rest of like you nerds with the comics, but I was a political nerd. In 5th grade, I was already listening to Rush Limbaugh. I was looking at what the ruble was compared to the dollar so that I could think about investing. I mean,
God, and I thought we were just joking when we said shit like that about you.
I was not joking. You were not joking.
Oh, Decision Desk is called Nevada for Trump.
Nevada for Trump. So what are we at?
Hey, I don't even care if he's. I don't care if he's one more. I will take an extra win because we take those extra down wins. It shows you once again people wanted this shit.
We're at 286 to 226 with Michigan and Arizona still to be called.
Yeah, it's funny.
I was gonna
go ahead, Karen.
No, just to echo what Brahma said, I was listening to Rush Limbaugh then too, because that was the age at which I really wanted my dad's approval, and he listened to Rush Limbaugh, so I listened to it with him. And then I went through my whole woke phase, and I bought the book Rush Limbaugh is a Big Fat Liar by Al Franken, and I totally disavowed him.
But you came around to
came back
exactly what your dad tried to reach to you.
You know how you knew Rush Limbaugh was a good guy was when he did the guest spots on Family Guy.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's the thing. The what's his face involved with Family Guy, the main head honcho,
Seth
MacFarlane.
He said that even though they don't agree at all in politics, he liked him as a person. He said the fact that he was willing to take jokes and go for it, he loved that about him. And I thought, that's really respectable. They were able to have that friendship, and Seth was cool with it. Rush was even cooler with it. And that's the beauty of what that's supposed to be is, oh, hey, yeah, you can take shots at me. I don't care. Let's have fun with it. They were able to have a friendship and maintain it. That's how it should be. It should be fucking standard. I don't know how it's not nowadays, but at least those two kept it going in the thick of things even.
So Lee Review made a point, says in the chat about this version of Return of the Jedi being wild. I made the point today on my stream. If you look at Trump 45 and Biden and now Trump 47 and compare it to the arc in Star Wars, you have the Old Republic, you have the rise of the Empire, and now you have the New Republic. This restoration of values that I think is going to set in. I think we are really on the cusp of some opportunities here in terms of restoring the country, not just to greatness, but that whole shining city on a hill thing. Because as America goes, the world goes, and it's an apt comparison. It's one of those things where we've just been through 4 years of utter disaster, and I think it took that for people to wake up and say, "Oh no, we don't want this anymore."
Yeah. Is it painful enough for you yet?
Yeah.
Carrie, I believe this one is for you.
Oh. Is it for Mario?
Yeah.
Mario, thank you for $5. As the AP just declared PA for the winner. Oh, so they finally did? Wisconsin and Michigan.
AP finally did. Well, thank the fuck God. Sorry, Carrie. No, this is a thing with me. Look, it goes back to me in radio when I had my FCC and all that. Like AP was the news that we got. That to me, that's the news, right?
Yeah.
That's the official word of everything.
I'm with you until they announced it. I still felt like they were going to pull shenanigans until they, I still am like, what if I go to bed?
I'm still not 100% on the shenanigans, Carrie. I'm still waiting for Kamala to pull some shit.
If it helps, Wisconsin has also been declared for Trump.
And MSNBC or whatever the hell they called it before, NDNC, MSDNC, that's what it was.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they're fucking Cope City right now. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
The Cope on Twitter is glorious.
I'm sorry, I gotta go to bed. Wisconsin and Michigan look close to follow. They're past the 90% mark, and the winner has a 5 to 7% lead. Praise Jesus.
Yep. We've gone 7 hours and 35 minutes, I think. We know who won. I mean, we don't really know who won the House, but the country is in good hands.
Yep.
Are you guys ready to start shutting it down?
Hey,
I think this is a good spot to kind of wrap it up. Yeah.
I got to take the missus to physical therapy in the morning, so I got to.
Yeah, I mean, we thought it might go till 2 or 3 in the morning. We're close to 2 my time, which is 4 time.
And it's almost 3 a.m. my time.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the winner.
Yes.
I mean, the House we'll see in the morning, but I think we've gotten where we need to be. We're all it's a happy night.
If you are in Texas, go and read the Reddit Texas forum tonight. It's sweet, sweet Schadenfreude. And they look, I have no mercy for them because they don't allow any voices that are not woke. So they have no freaking clue what's going on because they're in a bubble on that board. And now they're all crying tears. They were all thinking it was going to flip blue.
No, I'm not even gonna plug my channel. I just want to say I'm just happy Brahma got monetized, and the fact that happened right around Trump getting presidency once more is just fucking awesome. And thank you all for being here. And guys, as we close out, I'm gonna do this again for my third and final time because Brahma deserves it. But even more so, President Donald Trump, the 47th President of the United States of America, deserves it. One last huge in our chat. Flood it one last time. One last time before we go because he deserves it. And I don't even care if you're American. This is your night as well. This is something you're rooting for. It's your fucking night as well. So take that damn win.
This has been a great night. I do want to go around the horn.
There we go.
Just to get everybody plugged. We had quite a few people here tonight. We had Brandon Morris. We had the Shagsworth. We had Mr. Grant Gregory, who is far larger than any of our channels. Of course, we were simulcasting on Comics Division. Slender Dad, you're doing a Sin and Arcade. What do you want to tell people?
I mean, we won. The games are over. I don't have to play anything else ever again. I'll be shutting down the channel at the end of the week.
No.
Like hell.
Play your games.
Slender Dad put out a new video today that is a 9-hour cut of us playing.
It is the second half of all the Phasmophobia recordings. So yeah, it's another 9 hours.
We've had a lot of fun playing Phasmophobia. Imp?
What was that, Imp?
I said he hasn't even gotten to the quad screen parts of it.
Oh, I'm going to leave those. Those are all on Brahma's channel. I'm not going to take those. I'm going to let Brahma have those.
You do whatever the hell you want. That's for you, bud. So, Imp, what do you got coming up?
It will be on Ascendant Arts podcast Friday. You'll probably catch me gaming with Slender on Ascendant Arcade at some point. Hopefully, I'll be on that 70s Rock Fans channel tomorrow if I get home from work in time, but that's not looking likely with the message I got from work today. So, yeah, well. Other than that, usually and regularly you can catch me gaming on us in the arcade with Slender. Other than that, that's about it.
So go sub to Ascendant Arcade, Imperatus, and Ascendant Art, because we're trying to grow all of us here, right? Punkwaddle for $2. Cheers to Brahma and everyone on the panel. Thank you, Punk. Nick.
Sir.
I know you skipped Toxic Tuesday for tonight. What do you got coming up?
Next month will be the beginning. Sorry, next week. I'm drunk. I'll admit it, I'm drunk. Next week is the beginning of our Bond month on Toxic Tuesday, because every November we do Bond month, and we're at the Roger Moore into the Timothy Dalton stage. So we start off next week with Octopussy. So yes, obviously it's a very non-political channel, but we have a lot of fun. Very homoerotic. It's a lot of fun. Lots of huges in our chat as well. So we talking Octopussy and other great Bond flicks. And of course, I'll have other videos coming out this week and next week. So I already have thoughts and ideas, and they're going to be diabolical and huge. And once again, chat, thank you for all the huges. Thank you for getting Brahma monetized. And thank you once again. I'm so happy we got Donald Trump back in the White House, as he should be, as the 47th president of the United States. So fucking huge. I'm drunk and I can't wait to sleep for 3 hours and wake up and do it all over again.
I took tomorrow off, assuming I would be going for another 3 hours or more.
You and I could keep going, but it's okay. I'm a vibrant young man, so it works out. But thank you, Brahma, for hosting
sleep time. Right?
Thank you for hosting me. Seriously. Yeah. It was great to hang out with you, Tom, Comics Culture, Carrie, Chad.
Have a good one.
Curious, Sci-Fi, Slender, Mad, Brandon, others I may have missed. I apologize if I missed you. Shags, Mike Harlow, shout out.
Brian.
It's been fucking awesome. Brian, yes, it's been fucking awesome. This is all our victory. If you're out of the country too, and you're wanting Trump to win, you take this fucking victory as well.
Yep. Jason, what do you got?
Right now, not anything specific planned. We usually broadcast at 1 p.m. Eastern for Live from the Bunker. We'll probably do a show tomorrow just to back to business as usual and decompress a little bit.
Nice.
But yeah, sci-fi4me.com, where we've got the largest list of conventions anywhere in the world. It was always good to be here. Thanks for letting me drop in and crash the party at the last part of it too. And congratulations on monetization.
Thank you, sir. Tom, what do you got?
I like turtles.
And
you do
tomorrow
like
morning,
turtles?
or in 8 hours or so, we have the morning show. I'm working on a very special guest, so hopefully that works out. Otherwise, thanks for having me and putting up with my bullshit all night. And I apologize to everybody who has a channel they normally don't swear on, and I probably destroyed your monetization for about a month. But I love all of you, and thank God we won. But this is the beginning of the fight. Don't let up now. We just got to keep going and keep going forward and take back our pop culture and along with the rest.
Yep. Little Chad.
I should say Midnight's Edge is where my morning show is, but I'm assuming most people know that already. I'm just a diva idiot. Don't think of those things.
You know what happens when you assume, Tom?
Yeah. You make an ass out of
I make an ass out of you and Little Chad.
No, you and Tom. But Little Chad, what do you got coming up as
I was trying to
co-host of the Bullpen?
Yeah. Well, we've got the other show I co-host with Slender Dad on Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern, the Ascendant Art Podcast, which hopefully if everyone had a good time, the majority of people who are on that stream are on this one. And it's just a more chill, like hangout pop culture one. We should have Carrie on that one because she can, I know, enjoy stuff like that too, where we just kind of chill and do that kind of thing. So if everybody can go over there, we're trying to get our sub count up because we kind of had the opposite of what Brahma had. We have the watch hours. We just don't have the subs, which is kind of funny. So you can tell from the fact that people watch our show regularly that it's good stuff. So just come and subscribe. So if you can drop the sub, it doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps us out. So the Ascendant Art Podcast, if you can sub to that, that'd be awesome. So
it is
Tom,
in the description.
Yep.
Just go click the link and you're there.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll pick up some of the subs that we keep losing.
Yeah. And my last election thing comment, and I've said this before, but Ann Seltzer and John Ralston can suck it. They burnt they completely burnt their credibility. Miss Ann Seltzer dropping a Harris +3 Iowa poll as Trump again is winning by 14. And John Ralston did his final prediction after all the early voting data was in Sunday night to say Harris would take Nevada by 0.5% and Trump is winning there. And he just did a tweet out where he's like, no one could have predicted this. It's amazing. So just remember next election cycle when they're trying to blackpill you with those polls again, that's who is running them. And that's what they're willing to do to try to drive turnout the way they want. So there you go.
Foul ball. Did he win? Yeah, foul ball. He won. You know it.
These are the same people that told us that Hillary was going to win. She was a shoo-in.
Oh yeah, 99%, right up until she was 0%.
Does everyone else ever go back and look at the happy birthday to a future president tweet and just laugh their ass off?
In fact, it was just a week or two ago that I retweeted it out and said, "This aged well." All right. We did hit you, Slender, right?
Yeah, you hit me.
Okay. So I think we're down to the final person on the panel. My co-host, Carrie Smith.
Carrie!
Well, thank you, first of all, for letting me hang out with you guys. I really needed this because I was stressed. And I wanted to have it was a celebratory, fun time with people while watching this and not just be scared. So I had so much fun. Thanks for including me.
You need to do it more, Carrie.
I know. I need to get on more streams. Well, we're back from Europe and we finished building our porch, so I've got more time
Carrie,
now.
I'll be out there in June, as I promised. I'll be out there in June.
If you need a
It's
place
gonna
to
be
stay,
huge.
come
It's gonna
stay
be
at Shea
huge.
Garcia.
We'll talk. It's gonna be diabolical.
I would love it. So I have tomorrow is that Christian panel at 6:00 Central. Brahma's on it. I don't even know what we're talking about yet. Probably going to talk about this. We're going to have fun.
Wake up by 6:00.
I got to wake up by then. I came off a plane from Europe, so I'm a little jet lagged. As I mentioned, I apologize. And I just had fun tonight. And what was I going to say? Oh, one thing I didn't get to say earlier in the show. Yes, we have to keep fighting woke, but I am getting a little bit worried about some people boomeranging over to some extremist kind of fascist crap on the right. And right now it seems like a very small clown minority of people, but there are some more mainstream sort of conservative influencers who've platformed some of these clowns. And I just want to make sure we keep an eye on that too, because there was a time when we thought woke was all fringe and clownish, and then it took over everything so fast. And so we have to keep an eye on that too, I think, and just keep them in the clown show area.
That's the one time I have disagreed with Tucker is when he brought the Groiper on.
I didn't actually listen to that. I don't know if that guy considers himself a Groiper, but I do want to go back and listen to it because I want to form my own opinions about it. But there are people who were platforming for sure, like people like Fuentes, who's an avowed Groiper, who's the leader of Groipers. And it's like, why are you doing that? Why treat that guy as if he's serious? There are some ideas which, unless they become a big enough threat that then you have to address them to take them down, when they're still down here and they're just a little weed, like you don't water them. That's how I view it. So that's my opinion. You don't give them the benefit of your association if you think they're terrible.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Anyway, I'm sorry. That wasn't a plug. That was me telling my opinions. Thanks, though.
And
Thanks,
that's fine. Thank you for co-hosting and streaming to your channel. Yeah. What a freaking fantastic night. I mean, we're still hoping for the House. The Senate is there.
We have 2 years to reclaim the House too, and
I think
we
we'll get
can
it.
fucking do it if we somehow
I'm
don't.
still not giving up on it.
No, we don't give up. We don't give up. Vigilance is important, but in case we don't, we have 2 years to retake that shit. So
if they try to impeach him over and over and over,
yeah,
who cares?
Yes.
Mayorkas got impeached. They did not bring it up in the Senate.
Brahma.
We control the Senate. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Look, this last week, Brahma, you and me, man to man, this was the ultimate litmus test this week. Puerto Ricans had the ultimate timing to be offended by some bullshit. If anything, it may have doubled down their vote for Trump so much harder. The impeachments from the House, assuming that they get it, mean no fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So, because Hispanics have gotten so much more intelligent and it's great, and our lives are so much better for it. Just saying.
I love
it's
it.
true. And if we get the popular vote in the morning, it's a
we're gonna
mandate.
get it. We're going to get the popular vote.
Trump has been given control of the country. And as much as we're not a cult, I trust him to do things with the people that he has surrounded himself with in the past 4 or 5 months than anything we have seen probably in my lifetime. I mean, I was too young to vote for Reagan. Reagan did great things, but he also did a few bad things.
Like bring the immigrants.
Yeah, but he was also promised that they would close the border. They didn't.
No.
So,
and to be fair to Reagan, he was also preoccupied because in Reagan, I have my problems with it, but I think Reagan prioritized and determined that the number one thing he needed to do as president was deal with Russia. So,
and he did.
And he did. So the thing he made a priority, and he dealt with Russia and returned economic success to the United States. So
yeah, I'm not one of those who's backtracking to say that Reagan was bad. I'm saying Reagan, there was a mistake with the amnesty because he got the amnesty, or he gave the amnesty without the block. But we are in a new generation, and Trump will do what we have asked him to do.
Best tweet to end on for the night. Benny Johnson posted, "It's time we come out and admit it. Project 2025 was real the entire time."
And that's fine with me.
Oh, they're freaking out right now about that. That's what I was saying. Like, they're all, you guys have no idea.
I'm going to do a PS on that. Carrie Lake, despite her bad polling, is in the lead at 56% versus Gallegos 40%.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that can't be right. No, that's not accurate. There's not
16 points.
This is
nope.
Oh, okay. Just saying.
Well, no, all right. Where are you looking?
Back, then.
Yeah,
Matthew C. Martinez on Twix.
Are you go to like real links?
Hey,
yeah, let's find
even
a
if
real.
Even if she doesn't, I'm just saying. We got House, Senate. We can reclaim the presidency and the Senate. Maybe
we're on course to have control over everything. So
yeah, it's at 58%, and she's down 51.3 to 46.9, roughly 87,000 votes. She's down.
It's trouble.
Yeah,
but we had a great night.
Yep,
I have had a lot of bourbon.
I have
a Scotch whiskey that got cracked open because this is a historic night.
Yes,
Woohoo! It is a historic
Looks like Brahma's
day.
starting to feel it a little bit.
I'm feeling it. I'm
feeling
trying to
it.
get through sentences now.
Yeah.
So
I'm feeling it.
We're gonna go
You'd
to
better,
bed.
you'd better end
We're
the
going
stream
to
while you're
bed.
still steady enough to hit the button.
You
Yeah,
guys, we
I've
did it.
no, I've got the button.
Congratulations. We did it.
Did it.
we did
It's over.
We
We've
did
got
it.
at least 2/3 of the government and the Supreme Court. So
Yeah, and the main thing was the Senate, because that way we can get the appointments, because we needed to be able to replace Thomas and Alito.
and if if they choose to leave the Supreme Court, we've got
Thomas isn't going to RBG the situation. He'll be out after this term. He'll hear the cases for the fall and then probably be out. He'll announce his retirement, hear the cases in the summer for the spring-summer session for the new person to be going through confirmation and be replaced before the next year's docket.
Thank you to everybody who came tonight and gave money, gave memberships, just hung out. Everything is great. Such a historic night in comics, Carrie, and my streams. This has been a really great night.
And if you're watching on my channel, please go and subscribe to Brahma Bulls The Bullpen. The Bullpen is my favorite new political show, and I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah.
Future So Bright, I gotta wear my heart shades. Let's go.
Absolutely. And your little Jesus behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Hope everybody has a great night. We will see you tomorrow in the bright new world.
Woohoo!
Right, everybody.
Have a great night.
Bye.